Hello, my name is Sun Yiming. Now, I'd like to share some ideas about why and how a bank in Singapore can consider outsourcing to make their information system better. Let's talk about outsourcing first. We have to admit that banks today are under a lot of pressure. Competition is strong, technology changes so fast, and customers expect, like an instant service. So, as leaders, our companies cannot just try to do everything by ourselves anymore, but to focus on what really makes us different and let others to handle the parts that they can do faster, cheaper, and maybe even better. This is why outsourcing comes. The Malaysia case is actually a great example. They initially built a small internal company, kind of a shared service center, and then they worked with a global vendor to manage larger systems. And they call this, two-layer outsourcing model. They only outsource the parts that were standard, like payment processing, call centers, and IT infrastructure, but they kept the customer-facing and product design in-house, and the results were clear. Costs went down, operations become faster, and more importantly, the bank staff could focus on new products instead of maintenance work. So, when I think about Singapore Bank today, there are many aspects worth learning from this case. According to this, I'd like to give some suggestions. First, we need to change the mindset about outsourcing. This is not about giving away control, it is about focusing our energy where it matters most. And at the same time, we must be selective and strategic, which means not all functions should be outsourced. Just like the way used by Malaysian bank that we introduced before. Second, we should consider outsourcing as a way to gain efficiency and new skills, not just to cut costs. The cost saving is bonus, but the real benefit is flexibility, being able to respond quickly to market change and the customer needs. Third, it is important to choose the right partner and set clear goals. We should find a partner who understands our culture, demands, and long-term vision instead of picking one with lower price. Fourth, the Singapore bank should start small and move in stages. Changes takes time, so we can pilot one or two processes, evaluate the results, and then expand gradually. And finally, always remember the importance of human. Outsourcing affects employees, and they need to understand the why. So, we must communicate openly, support their transitions, and keep their morale high. That is all I want to share. Thank you.